So I got a request to show off the reptile room. I've got my sign with the original 5 that I have. Sedella is still on here, but I rehomed her because I felt I couldn't give her a big enough cage. She deserved like a big 8-foot cage, and just didn't have the room for it at the time. She's in a really good home now. But this is the reptile room. Got all kinds of junk, cages, all that good stuff, space heater to keep the ambient temp for 45. Yeah, it's totally 45 degrees in here. It's freezing. No, I'm just kidding. 75 degrees, so all the tanks and stuff. Why can't I think of words right now? Heat pads and radiant heat panels and junk. Yeah. But there's my calendar that I use for tracking feeding days, and every Thursday. Picture of Tally, because yes. Okay, we'll start at the geckos. I'm short, so I have to have a little stool to step on to reach the geckos now. We have Tim! Hello! She's in I think it's a 18 by 18 by 24 or 36 or something. It's the biggest gecko cage. I'm gonna back up here and kinda, yeah. Zevran's in the same one. We just upgraded him, and his is really sparse right now just because we've got the vines in the mail. He does love his tube though. He's in his tube. Come here, buddy. That is always where I will find him, is always either in his tube or his coconut, which surprised me. Everything kind of fell down. It was a little less empty. But him and Temmie are on full bioactive. You can actually see if it'll focus. It won't focus. There's a few isopods right there. I don't see any springtails in his. What I did was I used some of Temmie's substrate to put in handfuls in here, and then make the other substrate. So it looks like the isopods are doing well. Springtails, I don't see any. They're really hard to see, but I've got a full breeding colony on the way in the mail right now. You can see she has some golden pothos that is kind of okay, but she also has the aloe plant. I can't words. I'm better at typing, I swear. And they're sitting on Tally's 8-foot cage. It's really empty right now. This weekend we're actually going to go buy more of this PVC pole. That, or we're going to take, give me a sec, excuse my mess everywhere, super mess in here, or we're going to take these and we're going to seal them, and we're going to put platforms underneath them so they can stand up in their cage. I'd much rather do that than have PVC, just for the aesthetics. Okay, back to the reptile room. Sorry. But we have Tally's big old cage. We built this by hand. We used, I think I already gave y'all a tour, but we used just plywood, and for the top and bottom, reinforced with 2x4s. They're wrapped, and I can show you. This inside, completely wrapped with vinyl sheeting, I guess. It's bendable, it's pliable, and it's perfect for holding heat and humidity. And what we did is we wrapped it like you would wrap a canvas painting, and we've stapled it with staples on the outside from a staple gun, the super powerful ones, and then we've also drilled it in here. That way she can't like press it and rip the staples out, you know. But she's currently in shed, but you can see she is right in this hide here. Hello, darling. I cannot believe she fits in there. I hope she sheds tonight, because I would love to see a shed from her. Okay, so that's the left side. And then we have Dante's cage, which I decided to use a gentle heat lamp for him, just because this was actually Sparks's old cage, and it was already all set up, and I didn't want to waste a really nice 4-foot cage, so I disinfected it, bleached it, let it sit for a while, swapped him to this cage, and sealed that wood and placed it in here. He's got all kinds of stuff. But corn snakes are good with heat lamps just because they don't need high humidity. Your bowl is almost empty. I need to wash it, but he's hiding over in this corner. Child. Good morning. Hello. But yeah, he's hiding over in that corner. That's his cage. Directly underneath it, stupid heaters making my feet warm and I don't like it. We have Nobby's cage. It's a 5-foot Christmas tree bin. She's not quite 5 foot yet, so she's still doing well in this one. Just about a week ago, her waterfall actually started leaking into her cage. We haven't had time to fix it yet, so I have just put that in there as water for now. She's still got all her trees and everything. Where's my light? Okay, I got my flashlight. I'm not going to talk for a minute because I'm going to put it in my mouth because I only have 2 hands. I love her. Yeah, that was me attempting to talk with the flashlight in my mouth. I almost said light bulb. What the? I have bad speech. Not a linguist. So don't judge me. Okay, and then we have. We'll go from the top to bottom here. We've got Eris up here. She's still small enough to fit into a tub. Sometime in the next probably month, I'd want to get her upgraded to one of these. Just because why not? Oh, right. Clippy. Boop. You are... what height are you in? You're in this one. No, you're not. Okay. You're in this one. There she is. Hi, baby. And she's going into shed, too. Why is that? There's always someone in shed. There never is a time where they're all not in shed. Oh, sorry. Good girl. I know they can't understand me, but I still tell her she's a good girl. Because, yes. Just below it is Thresh. This is my favorite cage. I will forever order the sliding glass T8s because I don't know why. I just really like the aesthetics of them. What height are you in, sir? Oh, you're in that one because you're freaking... Why do you do that? It's dark. Again, with the flashlight needing. But, let's see, Mr. Fat Butt. Come here, bro. What are you doing, huh? Aw, are you a lump? He's like, don't bother me, Mom. I don't want it. It's not what I want. But he's got trees and enrichment and branches and blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. And down here, who is still moist because I sprayed his cage down while he was shedding, and it hasn't really gone away, but I mean, it's only 60%, so it just looks like it's more because condensation, yay. Okay, see, I can't even see where he is. It's so full of things. Oh, wait, there he goes. Hey, buddy. Halfway out of his hide. I don't want to screw with all of his stuff unless I'm taking him out, so I'll leave it where it is. Lock that up. And last but definitely not least, I can't believe I went through the room that fast, is I call her Big Mama Liliana. I love her. Oh, she's already sticking her face out. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. What are you doing? I already checked her once today, but I'm going to check her again for an ovulation because she's been building follicles. She eats every 3 weeks and she still looks massive, and it bothers me. Like, she's huge. Hey, baby. I don't see an ovulation, but she also will tense when I try to feel for follicles, and it's annoying. I love her. She's a good girl. Flashing the lights on him, I feel bad. It's okay. She's so used to me. She's like, whatever, Mom, I don't care. I really hope the sound on this isn't terrible. She's not in the reptile room yet, but we have Katana. And she's currently basking and being an absolute derp. Look at that. Gaping all wide. She is such a dork. I love her so much. But she came with this, but it initially had the red heat bulbs, which were on 24/7, which isn't a good thing because then it ruins your sleep cycle. Everything else was good though. Like, I mean, well, she also had a coil UVB, which I'm lucky and I had an extra UVB laying around. Her food's not hard to get. I mean, it's veggies. I've got some bee pollen on there just to get her to eat for her first couple days here. And then it's called country greens, where it's collard greens, turnip greens, and the other one, which is literally amazing for beardies, so I always buy that bag. But I want to get her some more stuff. I feel like this cage isn't big enough either. Like, she's adorable. But no, she's got a ceramic heat emitter at night now, along with her 100-watt basking bulb, which her temperatures were not hot enough for the past however long they've had her. So I had her under that bulb for probably 2 or 3 hours, and then she took a massive crap, like huge. And I was like, dude, how long have you been holding that? But yeah, that's everyone. I'm going to cut a lot out of this video because I ramble. But yeah.